episodes, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to subscribers, viewers, my supporters, fans. We out here, y'all. Road to 400. Road to 400. I want to know what I'm going to do for the 400th episode, but we'll see. We'll see. Just a milestone, just an accomplishment. A milestone of consistency. Simple as that.
Proud of you.
I know. Thank you, Mo.
But you've been a part of the journey as well, too. All my family, friends, my loved ones. If you really want to go back and look at all the episodes, it includes everybody. Now, honestly, through this 400 to 500, what I want to do more, I want to do like more interviews, more outside of just the content area, just doing different things, just expanding the brand for real. A lot of popular things that are going to come back. I'm going to probably definitely get these hoodies back and going. The fall.
You should get hoodies, hats.
Yeah, I think hoodie and hats. You never go wrong with hoodie and hats.
Hoodie and hats for sure.
For real. And then like I really might just do hoodies and like sweaters, like different type of sweaters. Yeah. But like I think those are always going to be popular. Like the red that she has on now, like that type of red. So like having different colorways, red, navy, blue, black, even gray.
Some navy. I mean, not navy. What's the green?
Oh, olive green.
Olive green.
Yeah. So yeah, just continue to expand. You already know, man. So 400 to 500, y'all see more content coming soon. We do have lovely Mo up in here. You know.
What's up, y'all?
Co-host.
Mo.
Hey, something Mo don't talk about because she got her Nike fit on. Look like she about to go hoop, y'all. It should look like she about to go play a sport. She don't really talk about her sports for real. She don't talk about the sports that she's been in. That leads me to ask you, what is a sport that you never played that you would like to play?
Football.
Football?
No, for real. Like, I used to always want to play football. But my school was like, that's for men back then.
And look,
that was before,
and y'all don't know Mo.
They'll be canceled.
Mo was a tomboy for real. She could play with the guys.
I really wanted to be kicker from my high school.
Yeah, and then they don't talk about your history. She played soccer. She would have broke records. Especially in the day we in now. It's way more acceptable now.
Yeah. Oh no, like if I played football kicker, yeah.
I mean they have women leagues now.
I know.
They have full women leagues
it's women that play for like their colleges and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play in high school, and if I played in high school, I definitely would have played at my first college, and I would have stayed there if I played. That would have been fire, actually. Kicker.
And then you said, I forgot her name, but she did play collegially as well. She was a kicker. I know you're talking about as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope. It's a lot of WNBA competition right now. I want to say shout out to Angel Reese. She continues to break records. She just scored 19 and 20 rebounds. The first in NBA history, the fastest in WNBA history to get 20 double-doubles. That's fire, man. It's fire. And it's many more players like Asia Wilson. She's a dog. She's about to get her third MVP. Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart. They play on the Liberty. They just clinched in the playoffs, the first team. And then you got like so many different talented players in the WNBA. Like, it's dope. And then, like, of course, you don't want to keep talking about Angel Reese, Catlin Clark, but they are. If you really look at it, a year ago, not even a year ago, we were looking at them to be at the face of college basketball.
Yeah.
And within a less than a year, they have shown that both of them could be Rookie of the Year. And you can like both of them. Like, it's not. I don't like to pit them against each other. You could like both of them because Catlin Clark, she just broke a record for the most assists as a rookie. She had 225, 26 assists. So like, shout out to the WNBA. A sport that I wish I would play. I could play, but I never played. I think rugby because I played football, but rugby is a tough sport.
When I was in college, they was trying to make me join the women's rugby team, but I didn't join.
Yeah, rugby is a tough rugby sport. I do feel like I have the heart to do it, but like you got to think about it. Like you get injured.
Them girls though was rough.
Yeah, no.
Like when York, them girls, they was built. Like, they was rough.
And it's easier for you to get injured in them type of sports.
Yeah, because there's no type of gear.
Yeah, you ain't making it out of that.
Yeah.
And golf is another one. Golf is another one that's one of the toughest sports.
I would not want to play golf. Though.
Like, I would want to play golf because it's actually it's more strategic than what people give it. Like, you really have to be precise to play golf.
Yeah, but it's boring.
It reminds me of like, honestly, as an active game, it kind of reminds me of chess. Like, in a way, if it's like real strategic, like you got to know every single move that you do. Golf is that's one of them. That's one of them ones too. Billionaire Michael Rubin. He just recently spoke on the Breakfast Club, and he was just talking about some of his friends that he hangs out with that's in the hip hop culture, such as like the Meek Mills, Lil Baby, the Drakes. But he was just talking about honestly, like how we as a black community like kind of ridicule our own people. Like in totality, that's what he was saying. Do I think he was wrong in what he was saying? No. But I do think it is a such thing as right message, wrong messenger. Cause he's a white man, but he hangs.
He's a white man.
Yeah, so like it makes it. Yeah, but and then he got called out by certain people about talking about black on black crime, black on black hate. I get it though. Like, I get what he's saying, but like I would get pushed back on us for real too. I understand him not being the one to say that, but I would get pushed back on us because we ridicule each other. Like, we are our own worst enemies, and it's crazy when you really think about it. Like, when certain things happen, it's like, dog, why? Like, for example, right now, Simone Biles just got gold medals at the gold medals. Y'all talking about her hair.
Right.
And it's us that's talking about her, or her dude.
Right.
And it's like we are constantly focused on the downfall or the negative within our community. So it's like when somebody speak out and say something against it, I don't think we should always be looking to like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying, be combative and with it. Like, actually listen to what they say.
I just feel like black people say like, well, you're not black, you can't say that. Like, I feel like that's the mentality.
Yeah, and it's crazy because if we're being completely honest, I say this all the time. We are being completely honest. Black people are one of the most like people that talk the most trash about everybody. Like it's a double standard. I will say that because I'm not innocent as well too. But like,
that is true though. Black people talk about white people. Black people talk about Asian people
all the time. And then like we have comedians who joke about it all the time. But it's
joke about like white people stuff. Like,
for sure.
So I mean, I get like. If a white person comments on how they feel about the black community, I mean, what he said wasn't really negative, and it was true. I mean, it was negative, but like, it has some truth to it, and he wasn't saying it in a negative way.
And also, I get the pushback too on him because, in the same regard, like you have black people that speak on different matters, and then they are quick to get, you know what I'm saying, in trouble with different communities because they said such things. Yeah. So I get that. So he should be held accountable by speaking on something that necessarily that you're not a part of, but in a sense, if we're keeping it a buck, like the people that he's hanging with, he's probably providing jobs and certain stuff like that. But it don't excuse the behavior. It just be like, every single thing that happened within the black community, we can't be quick to just jump in a negative manner because there's so many things that's out here that's going on that we don't talk about and that just go, just slide up under the rug. It's a lot of positive things that we just don't talk about, but as soon as some drama happen, we there. Yeah. As soon as some drama happen, we there. Like, and I look, and Mo by the lab, but we watch this show. It's an entertainment show, but like shows like Baddies and shows that depict us in a certain manner, like, you feel me? We just like, honestly, entertainment and drama. It's not just us that's not just our community, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be stuck on the negative every single time something happens, and we go straight to the negative. We go straight to the hating somebody. Man, I just didn't think it was worthy of like, okay, him, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a situation where he said he got a message from Jay-Z like, hey, look here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't speak on these matters no more. And I get it. This is an interesting topic. These next two, something I want to talk to with Mo about. All right, a couple may cancel their up-and-coming wedding because after their family and friends declined to attend, they were being charged by the groom and the woman.
I've heard of that in general.
And he went viral because he was just sitting. The groom was sitting there talking about some. Well, Dad, you should have $450 to come support. And key point is that this $450 that he's charging that they're charging per person is basically going towards the wedding. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you're about to charge people to
attend your wedding.
Then you get online to sit here and talk and pocket watch what I got in my pockets, which has nothing to do with that. If I want to come out and support your wedding, I will support.
I mean, at the end of the day, don't have a wedding that you can afford. Like, if you're depending on people to pay. But you know what's crazy? Somebody that I know was just saying that that's what they did for their wedding. Like, they said that their wedding was basically paid off because they paid for it, but then they charged the guests money to come to their wedding. Like,
and you want to know why? Mo, that blows me because those be the weddings that 3 to 6 months later they ain't married no more.
Oh my! No, you're right. That is very true. Or like even people who be spending like $200,000 on a wedding and they are divorced after 2 years.
Yeah, nah. And it just shows you it's all about the look. Yeah. Like, it's all about the look. And I'm not saying that not in every situation this has happened, but in most situations when you have an elegant, like crazy, phenomenal wedding, that marriage don't last.
Or some crazy stuff going on behind the scenes.
Or something going on behind the scenes. But when you have, and I ain't saying you had to be old fashioned or you just have to have it this way. It's however you want it. But also make sure the relationship between you two is authentic. Yeah. Because this sounds like
charging people to go to your wedding is nuts.
It's crazy. And then how I feel about it, if you're doing a destination wedding, like understand who you invite because everybody might not be able to come out there and you know what I'm saying and support you in that certain type of way.
You're only if we had a destination wedding. And we invited the people to come to our wedding, our destination wedding, right? Like, they're going to pay for themselves to get to wherever our wedding is. Mm-hmm. But for us to say, you got to pay to get there and you got to give us money.
And you got to give us $450.
It's nuts. Like, you thought I was going to pay to... Bro, I'm coming to celebrate you.
Exactly.
Why would I pay to come celebrate you? You should be paying me to come celebrate you.
It's crazy.
Like, that's crazy.
It's crazy. It really is because like as a guest, it's an experience for you just to come out and support. Yeah. If you're not the parent, if you're not the guardian, if you're not like very close knit, then that shouldn't be an investment coming out your pocket. Yeah. That's just how I feel about it. I never heard no stuff like this. This is crazy. Like. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you're a special person, like I said, that's a part of the wedding and you're investing in a certain type of way, okay. But $450 per guest and then you're just paying off from the wedding, no.
That's crazy.
No. And then I look up, and then y'all not together?
Yeah, I happily decline.
Goodness, bro. Like, I just feel like you just need to be mindful. And then, what I don't like nowadays, what a lot of people do, is pocket watch. Like, why are you pocket watching?
But they also shame you because you're not about to pay for their, like...
And that's pocket watching. Because the main thing he talked about him was just that, oh, well, you have money for shoes, you have money. Don't worry about what I got money for.
I'm not paying for to go to your wedding.
What you talking about? Don't worry about what I got money for. Checking my pockets. $450.
We wouldn't be friends no more. Like, I wouldn't block them so
honestly,
fast.
And what blows me about this, because this reminds me of the restaurant stuff. This reminds me of the birthday dinner. Everybody collectively playing on one bill. Yeah. And then now I paid for something that was $25, $30. Now I'm paying $150. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what it reminds me of. It just basically reminds me of.
But you know,
you paying in the pool to.
I hate when people do that. But like, whenever I go out for my birthday, if it's a lot of people. Not even trying to be funny. I'll pay for everybody and then just have all of them send me the money.
I don't even like that, Mom.
Yeah, but you know, I did that for my birthday this year. Like when we went out, like I'm like, all right, you owe me this much, but I'm gonna pay. But I pay for everybody, And then, but people are still paying their amount. Like no one's paying.
I get what you're saying though.
More
than
than
what
that. Like we
they-
all got our check. We all get our checks. I'm like, all right, that's what yours is. All right, send me that. But I'll pay the whole.
But me personally, I still don't like that.
Well, he said not me.
Because you may still have a person that be on the slick. Like, now I sent that. You ain't really send that.
Yeah, that's true too.
And then now you paying somebody different. I don't even like that. I don't like them games.
I
either.
figure the majority of my friends gonna be honest. If it's one that's not, I just know next time.
I don't like that. And that blows me too because the restaurants too, like y'all know what's up. Give separate checks.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
they
why.
They be saying they can't.
I don't know why they act like they can't give separate checks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I believe that's the biggest myth in restaurant history. Is that they don't give separate checks.
If they're serving a big party, then they expect they get more tax and then they get more gratuity.
I would think you get more gratuity if you charge people separately.
No, because the higher the amount, the higher the tip is supposed to be. So if our bill, like for example, I know like one time, like my birthday, it was like probably $350 total for all of us.
I get it.
Like $350, a 10% tip from $350. That 10% is the lowest tip you're gonna get.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, so that's why.
I get it.
Versus we all 20 here, 20 there. That ain't big. That ain't that much of a tip added up.
But guess what? Keep it real with us then. Dang. Just keep it real with us. I know it's maybe a secret, but keep it real with us because that blows me.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. Sir, no, we can't we can't give a separate check. We can either put 3 people on one check.
Oh yeah, they do be doing that.
3 people on another, or we just have to pay. Like, hey, look here.
Yeah, they do be doing
What you talking about? It's been a couple times when I've been at a birthday party. I don't know everybody there. And then you got some people that you don't want to call out, but you looking over there across the table like, I know you ain't paid for it.
Right, facts though.
Come on, cut it out. So, like, to get back to the point, $450 per guest for a wedding is absolutely bonkers. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, that's inconsiderate.
And to expect me to pay that is even crazier. Like, that's wild.
What is the seating arrangements, Mo? We in the car, right? Let's say for hypothetical, I'm driving. We in the car. What is the seating arrangements? And you can say for you, hypothetically, you in the car and you driving. All right, so it's me. It's your friend and it's my friend. What's the seating arrangement? If I'm driving.
So me, you, your friend, and my friend.
All right. So first, I'm gonna say for me, I'm driving, right? You in the front seat with me, and my friend and your friend in the back seat. That's my first thought, and then the second one, I think that for another seating arrangement, I would think it would be me and my friend in the front and you and your friend in the back. What is the seating arrangements do you have in the car?
The same.
Which one?
Oh, like which one of those?
Yeah, what?
I don't know because I've been in the car with your friends and I'll be like, oh, y'all got that, like, but then they just tell me to sit in the front.
Yeah.
But I would rather just sit in the back.
I feel like that's why I was going to say. That's why I said that first because I do feel like it's a. Like, I don't know, it's like a certain code of ethics when it comes to the car. You know, a lot of those conversations happen a lot, but I do feel like you and the person, like you and the person that you with, I feel like y'all should be in the front seat. But like Mo said, I get it if your partner like offers, like, okay, nah, y'all's two, okay, then that's cool. But like I feel like that's one of those conversations. Like, you know, another conversation that happens is who sits in the car. Is it like for the men? A lot of times they get this question: who sits in the front seat if your mom and your girls get in the car? Like, I feel like it's the same conversations. Who sits in the front seat, Mom?
I don't know.
She was like, I don't know. I don't want to get a part of this. Who sits in the front seat? Who sits in the front seat if me, you driving, me and your father get in the car? Who sits in the front with you, me or dad?
He would probably sit in the back, but my mom would sit in the front.
Yeah, that's why I said it may be different. So if we're in the car, that's why I would say I would want your. But me personally, I would want her parent to sit.
Only
because
my mom get car sick. That's the only reason why she would sit in the front. But if it wasn't that, then she would probably be in the back. She would probably offer to be in the back. Like, she wouldn't be like, oh, I'm sitting in the front.
Yeah, I would say, but me as the partner, I will offer the parents to sit in the front. It's like certain etiquette. I just feel like it's certain code of ethics to the car based on who is getting in the car. Like it depends. It really just depends. Like for me, I would say Mo would be in the front seat, my mom would be in the back seat. Like I don't think it would be no.
I don't know though, because I'd be awkward. Like when us other people in a car, I'd rather them just sit in the front.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when if it's your friend or your mom, I'd rather just sit in the back by myself.
Yeah, Mo. That's how Mo think.
Like I'd rather not be in the front. Like y'all got that.
That's definitely how Mo think. This TikTok clip blew me. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, this blew me, and
I seen it.
it's like, bruh, everybody, and I'm just keeping it a dialogue. Like everybody is not meant to be a parent. Like that's just what it is. Like this viral clip, it blew me because a lot of times people say this, and I don't think this is a myth. I think this is actually true. When you're not sober and you're under the influence, or like when people say they're drunk, their true emotions, their true feelings come out. That's what it was. So it was a viral clip of a mother. She came home and she was intoxicated, and she was just talking to her daughter crazy, throwing stuff,
Destroyed
her whole room. And then the daughter's birthday was just coming up, so she felt like it was some animosity towards her because of that. And it's just like, man, it's really crazy, and I feel like a lot of people felt for the daughter in that situation because it's just like, what are you to do?
Right. She don't have nothing. Like, where's she gonna go?
You feel me? Like,
it ain't even like she could just get up and leave. It's not that easy for everybody.
Yeah, it's like what do you do in that situation? And then it's just like, man,
also that's hurtful. That's your mom.
Yeah, for real. And it's like, how you gonna come back from that? And those be like some of the core moments in a person's life that always gonna be traumatic to them, and something that they go back to, and it'll be hard for them to really forgive. Like I feel like it's our priority as parents to protect our babies, like and honestly have certain conversations, because it's just like that right there, you can tell that was buoyed up within the mom. Like it's like that you're that reactive to where you're reacting in a way where it's like you don't know me, like you talking to me like I'm a person off the streets.
Yeah.
Like it's like what are you to do in that situation? Like you don't really have, and that person is supposed to be the one you supposed to come to in times of need. You feel me? Like
yeah. I mean, some moms don't know how to be a mom. They're just a caregiver.
Yeah, and that goes for all parents. Like for real. Like it's just certain people. Like, and that's just being the honest truth. It's just certain people out here that are just, and it's not saying that you just have to be, like always just be nurturing to your child. You should. You should always be nurturing to your child. But like I understand that different parents have different ways they go about things.
You should be nurturing your child.
You should, and it shouldn't be if ands or buts about it. And like you should be the grown up in a lot of these situations. Like in that conversation that they were having and that back and forth, honestly, you couldn't tell who was really the child or not. Right. You feel me? Like in that circumstance, and I feel like that's why it's so important. Like we're in the school field, so like we understand, but it's so important to like check in with your children and check in with certain stuff, because you don't know what a conversation can do for them that has a negative impact. Like we dealing with a lot of things that's going on now within the world that we live in. So like you got definitely check in with your children, because that right there, man, I was like that blew me.
It was sad.
It really was. And it's like, bro, yeah, certain circumstances is crazy.
Yeah.
This is not on the topic list, but I do want to ask. I think it's a good conversation to segue from what we were talking about the marriage part. How long is too long when you're with a person and you want to look to get married? So what is too long?
Well, if we just met and we just started dating, and then we dated for like...
What's the cutoff?
4 years.
4 years, and if your other, and that's key though, if your other partner wants to get married, that you say 4 years is a good threshold. I think that's a good threshold. I think that's a good threshold for you guys to get acquainted, get to know each other, live together, experience each other, be around each other. I think that's important. And I think a lot of days, what happens is just that I feel like marriages they're happening too quick because it's more so for the image. And when that happens, it's a straight disconnect. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like but
also both parties have to want to be married too.
Yep.
Cause like a woman could really, really, really want to get married, right? So the man like, all right, bet, like whatever, bro. I'ma just propose. Like he proposed, mm-hmm. but he ain't really like down with it for real. Like he only doing it cause she wanted him to. Like to propose to her, mm-hmm. They get married. That man's gonna be resentful.
Right, exactly.
Like
now he in a situation where
now he throwing mm-hmm. tantrums and I'm using my work terms. Oops. Now he's upset and just like like not happy, and then the marriage not happy. So then the woman, I feel like when women are like real connected. And they really love that man, but then like they come to that realization like he don't love you how you love him. Mm-hmm. Like the woman detach, and so the marriage just be in shambles for real.
Yep, it's gonna crumble.
And in those type of situations, the men care too late.
What in those type of situations, what you're describing, yeah. I get what you did. Well, I get it.
But I mean, like. Because a lot of the times, like, people will get married just because the other person wants to. Mm-hmm. So it got to be, like, both people, like, that's something that y'all both want. Like, you can't propose mm-hmm. if that's not what you want.
In totality, I feel like, man, that should all be a conversation before it starts. Yeah. Because don't waste my time.
Right.
That's just what it really is done. Like, don't waste my time. Because now, 4 or 5 years wasted, 6 years wasted, and I thought something... it was going to happen. I feel like you got to be transparent and have a certain line of communication. Like, I don't know about that. Would you rather, Mo? Would you rather not be able to taste anymore? Or would you rather not be able to see colors anymore?
Not be able to...
That's a tough question.
Not be able to see colors.
To see colors? Mm-hmm. Mostly, I gotta taste this food.
Some men are red, green colorblind.
You said what?
A lot of men, because it's like
what they got to do with you?
No, I'm saying like it's some people who really don't see colors anyway. Like they're red, green colorblind, because the Y chromosome, that man.
Look, she giving us a teaching lesson.
No, I'm just saying, like, and they be okay. So I'm pretty sure it's okay if you don't see color.
But seeing colors, I don't know, like that's actually a tough one. But like,
but at least taste, you can see black and white.
But taste though that's kind of different. Like I have to be able to taste my food. Like
right.
That would be weird if everything that you ate tastes the same.
What's the point of me eating? Yeah, I mean, not even the point. Like,
it's not the point, but like, I get what you're saying.
But like, it don't matter what I eat at that point. Like, I'll just eat some broccoli all day.
Dang, like, imagine everything tastes the same.
Right.
Like, goodness gracious, no, I couldn't. It would have to be colors. But like, yeah, I mean, I guess like I would definitely sacrifice my sight for my taste.
Yeah.
Like for me being colorblind.
Well, colorblind.
Yeah, colorblind,
blind.
Not my type. Nah. Now that's a different question.
Blind, I just don't.
Now that's a different question. I would not just taste it. Would not be able to taste it. If I couldn't, it wouldn't. That's actually a good question too. Yeah. But like, I have to be able to see. If I'm seeing black and white, I'll be straight. Mm-hmm. But like colors, I don't know. And honestly, I feel like what Mo is saying, it's funny because y'all seen that trend. We talked about it plenty of times before, but with that dress being either gold or gold and white,
red, green, colorblind though.
Or okay, I'm about to say
because women could see that.
But I don't know. Y'all, was that to this day?
That was a psych.
To this day,
that was a psychological test.
It had to, what color was the dress for real?
It's based off of your trauma. Based off your trauma is the color that you saw.
Cause it's like it didn't make sense, or they were just tricking us in general. Cause that was that joint was gold and white.
You and I saw different colors.
Yeah, you did. You seen was it blue and black?
Yeah, so we have different trauma in our history. We gotta look more into that.
Did you read up about that?
Did you read up about that? About this dress?
For real. No, for real. Like, it's really like a psychological thing. Like, the color you see is based on your trauma history.
I'm not debating if you right or wrong about that, because that was baffling to me, because every time I seen it, everybody had a different response.
You and my parents all saw the same, and I saw something different.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of trauma I got.
We was questioning if Mo's an alien. Because most people I talked to was just like, yeah, that's gold and white.
It was blue and black, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, like I said, episode 399, man. Thank you guys for the love, support. Continue to like, share, subscribe, lock in with me. Episode 400, y'all pitch me some ideas on what we should talk about, or should it be a celebration, or like the setting.
Yeah.
Just try to do something different. I'm just thinking about it now, but brainstorming on that, man. Make sure you guys lock into the podcast. Much love.